I loved Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. He gave great speeches and his leadership inspired and galvanized the people. But by the end of his life, he seemed to have realized that he had integrated his people into a burning house. It was like we left our businesses behind and our power got scattered. It became apparent that our main goal should have been economics. Back in the day, we had our own. Our dollars stayed with us and our communities thrived. It's time for us to move past our trauma as a people, favor each other and commit to the staunch support of our businesses. Well, it's time for us to rebuild. iShop.Black is an opportunity for us to renew the spirit of Black Wall Street now, when we began to pool our nearly $2 trillion buying power on this platform. It's time to unify and again begin to circulate our dollars among our own at iShop.Black. Join us at iShop.Black. Let's make every dollar count when we buy and sell with our own. Come set up your online store with us. Let's build our future together. For a limited time, only take advantage of 25% off on all subscriptions on iShop.Black. You can have your store up and running for our lowest price ever, around $26 per month. Offer expires September 30th, 2024. Scan the QR code below.
Join us for our tech podcast on Sundays at noon.
Want healthier, stronger, shinier hair? Tired of products that don't work for coily or kinky hair? Meet 12 Tribes, the vegan hair care line designed for you. Our products are made with love for your gorgeous coils. We offer hair growth butters, oils, shampoos, and hairsprays. These products help your hair grow long, thick, and shiny. Imagine a hair care line that's 100% vegan and perfect for coily hair. No more guessing if it's really going to work for you. Our butters are rich and nourishing, feeding every strand. Our oils are lightweight but powerful, sealing in moisture without greasy residue. Shampoos and butters leave your hair clean and soft, never stripped. What sets us apart? Our dedication to your hair's needs. No harsh chemicals, just effective, natural ingredients. And the results speak for themselves. Start your journey to healthier, shinier hair today. Visit our Etsy shop, Lisa Crafts. Click the link in the description below. Give your hair the care it deserves. Join our satisfied customers and see the difference.
Ladies and gentlemen, New York City Mayor Eric Adams has been indicted by a grand jury. Now, it seems that they have sealed this indictment as of late Wednesday. So it does not go into what exactly is in the indictment. So they said he was indicted by a grand jury on federal criminal charges, according to people that wanted to stay anonymous. The indictment detailed the charges against Adams, a Democrat, and was sealed late Wednesday, according to people who spoke to the Associated Press under the conditions that they can remain anonymous. The U.S. Attorney's Office in Manhattan declined to comment. So the indictment was first reported by the New York Times. Always knew that if I stood my ground for New Yorkers, that I would be a target. A target I became, Adams said, in a statement that implied that he hadn't been informed of the indictment. So if I am charged, I am innocent, and I will fight this with every ounce of my strength and spirit. In a speech recorded at his official residence, Adams acknowledged that some New Yorkers had questioned his ability to manage the city while he fights the charges, but he vows to stay in office. I have been facing these lies for months, yet the city has continued to improve, Adams said. Make no mistake, you elected me to lead the city, and I led it. It was not immediately clear when the charges would be made public or when Adams might have to appear in court. The indictment marks a stunning turn for Adams, a former police captain who won election nearly 3 years ago to become the second Black mayor of the nation's largest city on a platform that promised a law and order approach to reducing crime. Much of last year, Adams was faced with a growing legal peril with multiple federal investigations. Yes, I do remember back in 2023, towards the end of the year, he was under investigation, but they went completely silent, and you really didn't hear too much more about it until now. But it's just strange how he's been indicted, but they sealed the indictment and won't even tell you what the charges are. So, anyway, the top advisors producing a drumbeat of subpoenas, searches, and high level departures. As City Hall is into crisis. In the last 2 weeks alone, the police chief who oversees the country's largest police force and the school chancellor who is in charge of the nation's biggest school district both announced their resignations. He had repeatedly said he wasn't aware of any wrongdoing and vowed as recently as Wednesday afternoon to stay in office. Adams is expected a tough primary election next year, faced immediate calls to resign from many of his um, other Democrat challengers are telling him to step down. So Brad Lander, the city controller, said the indictment marked a sad day for New Yorkers. Well, yeah, but what's in the indictment? Especially painful for so many Black New Yorkers who put their hope and faith in this mayor. So Adams is officially indicted. There is simply zero chance that the wheels of government will move forward from this full steam ahead. Instead, we are left with a broken down train wreck of a municipal government. Adams is the first mayor in New York City history to be indicted while in office. If he were to resign, he would be replaced by the city's public advocate. And, of course, they would run on a special election. Well, whatever it is, it don't seem like it's good. It was, I think, back in August when Kathy Hochul, the governor, she found out she had hired a Chinese spy. As some of you may remember, and the woman was not the only spy. Her husband was a spy too. And she said she was angry that that happened. There's no telling what kind of information they sent back to China, because that woman was there for quite some time before it came out that she was a Chinese spy. So they said at this point, Kathy Hochul, the governor, has the power to remove Adams from office. But her office did not immediately return requests for comment as of Wednesday night. Hours before the charges were announced, a U.S. rep, AOC, called on Adams to resign, the first nationally prominent Democrat to do so. She cited the federal criminal investigation into the mayor's administration and a string of unexpected departures of the top city officials. I do not see how Mayor Adams can continue governing New York City. This is what AOC said on X. Adams reacted with scorn, and he pretty much called AOC self-righteous. The federal investigation into Adams' administration first emerged publicly on November 2nd, 2023. And I think I did a video on the feds when they announced they were putting him under investigation. So, anyway, federal agents conducted an early morning raid on the Brooklyn home of Adams, a chief fundraiser, Brianna Shuggs. At the time, Adams insisted that he followed the law and he would be shocked if anyone on his campaign had acted illegally. I can't tell you how much I started the day with telling my team we've got to follow the law. He told reporters at the time. Well, I don't know what following of laws you did that landed you with an indictment while you're a sitting governor, but something is definitely up, you know. Those- I'm sure eventually they're going to announce what he was indicted for, but they sure don't tell you in this article. But y'all, please tell me what you think about this video. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.